ልጁም በሞት ያጣ በእርጅና ዘመኔ በመጦሪያ ዕድሜ የልጅ ሐዘናየው ፈሰሰ እንባዬ። ምንስ አቅም ኖሮኝ ልበል ወይኔ ልጄ ደረቴን እስልምታ በመንደር በደጄ የአብራኬንም ክፋይ አጣው ከሀገር ተሰድጄ። እስቲ ልጠይቅህ አንዴ ሰለሞን እናት አባት ትቶ መሸኘት መረጥከው ለምን? መሞትክም አይበጅም አያሟሽም አፈር ቀና በል መልሰህ አንገቴ አይሰበር። አውቀው መሞትክን ሐዘናችን መራር ይቅርታህን ከልብ የማይጠረጠር ያንተም ማስታወሻ ሳትተካልን ዘር በልባችንም ውስጥ ዘርተ ባጸደከው የቤተሰብ ፍቅር መጽናኛችን እሱ ትተኸው በሄድከው። በአፈር ማርጀት ነው በገነት ባጸዱ ልጁን በሞት ያጣ እንዲህ ነው ልማዱ። ነፍስህን ይማረው ሌላ ምን እላለሁ ዘላለም ዓለሜን ልጄ ወድሃለሁ። በአምላክ እቅፍ ነው የምንገናኘው። የእናትህን ነገር እንዴት አርገህ ቻልከው? የወንድምን ነገር ማንንስ ተካኸው? የሚስትህን ጉዳይ ለማን አደራ አልከው? ልጄ ብዙ ተሸክመህ አልክኮ ካቅሜ በላይ ነው። ሁሉንም ጠቅለህ ለአምላክ አስረክበው። ይህ የታሪክ ማህደር ሲገለጥ ከዘመን የህይወት ቅብብሎሽ አቶ አዲስ ታምሩ የመጀመሪያው በአውስትራሊያ ምድር ለመኖር ከመረጠው የመጀመሪያው ኢትዮጵያዊ ስደተኛ ታሪክ መዘን ስንዘክር የመጀመሪያው ነዋሪ ብቻ ሳይሆን ጥሎት ያለፈውን የታሪክ አሻራ ልዩ የሚያደርገው ከዛሬ 5 ዓመታት በፊት በቀደመ ዘመን የመጀመሪያ ኢትዮጵያዊና የአቦርጂኒስ የዘር ሐረግ ድብልቅ ሁለተኛ ልጅ የሆነውን አቶ ሰለሞን አዲስን ማን ነው ለሚል ሁሉ መልስ እናገኛለን። በወርሃ ሰኔ ቀን 1972 እንደ ኢሮፒያን አቆጣጠር በቤትሳይዳ ሆስፒታል ሪችመንድ የአሁኑ ኤፕወርት እየተባለ የሚጠራው ከእናቱ ከወይዘሮ ሊሊያን ኒከልስ እና ከአባቱ ከአቶ አዲስ ታምሩ በምድር አውስትራሊያ ሰለሞን አዲስ ተወለደ። ታላቅ ወንድሙ ጄይሰን የመጀመሪያ ልጅ በመሆኑ ለታናሽ ወንድሙ ሰለሞን ልዩ ፍቅርና እንክብካቤ ሲያደርግለት ነበር። እንደ ታላቅ ወንድም ኃላፊነት ወስዶ በልጅነት ዘመናቸው አብረው ሲያድጉ በርካታ የልጅነት የማይረሳ ትዝታዎችን አሳልፈዋል። ይህም መከባበርና መዋደድ ከአባትና ከእናታቸው የወረሱት ባህሪ እንደነበር በአንድ ወቅት በነበራቸው የቤተሰብ ጊዜ የሰጡት ሐሳብ ይህንን ይመስል ነበር።
Yeah, my upbringing was obviously similar to Jason's.
Yep.
With the identity, you know, I was lucky to go to an Aboriginal school at a young age, which one of our aunties established, Auntie Hillis Maris.
Yep.
One of Mum's cousins. She established an Indigenous school back in the early 80s. And yeah, we used to. I used to board there as a young boy, and then I didn't really like being away from Mum and Dad, so I ended up becoming a day student, where I was, you know, Mum and Dad would both drive me to school every day up in Frankston, and bring me home, which was a long, you know, it's a long way from here. But you know, the childhood was good. Dad's he was very good. He showered me and Jace with lots of gifts, and you know, I got right into motorbike riding as a young boy, and it was a big thing for Dad to take me to the motorbike track, you know, and he take a couple of my friends with me and all of that, and he had no worries about, you know, taking me and my friends.
Yep.
They were young white boys, they were, and had no troubles at all in going to their houses and picking them up, where you know, all the parents, all of my friends' parents loved Mum and Dad, and he you know, he was very respected in my youth.
Yep.
And obviously even now. the childhood was good. Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, good. Obviously, good health. Straighter back for him. Yeah, just generally good health. One word.
Okay.
Religious and extremely helpful. Help anyone. Loyal, all of them, you know. I thought he would have been a priest, actually.
He's more than that. He does
He's
a
more,
lot.
yeah, because he's very honest and very, very loyal, and he would have been a fantastic priest.
Yes, he would have.
He should have pursued it, I think.
ወደ ቀደመ ነገር ስንመለስ ሰለሞን በኖክፊልድ ፕራይመሪ የመጀመሪያ ደረጃ ትምህርቱን ይማር በመቀጠልም በዎርዋ ኮሌጅ አዳሪ ትምህርት ቤት ሆኖም ከቤተሰቡ መለየት በጣም ይጠላ ስለነበር በቤተሰቡ አድራሽና መላሽነት ተመላላሽ ተማሪ ሆኖ ይማር ነበር። ዎርዋ ኮሌጅ ወይም ሆሊስቲክ ኤዱኬሽን ሞዴል በማንነት በባህል በጤና እንቅስቃሴ ህይወት ላይ ያተኮረ ኮሌጅ ነበር። ኋላም በአውስትራሊያ የሙዚቃ ባንድ አብሮ በመንቀሳቀስ ወደ አረብ ሀገራት በመሄድ የአቦርጅን ሙዚቃ መሳሪያ ዲጂሪዱ በሚገባ እንደሚጫወት የሚታወቅ ሲሆን ይህንንም የእናቱ ወንድም አጎቱ ከልጅነቱ ያለማመዱት እንደነበር ይናገራል። ልዩ ተሰጥኦ እንደነበረውም ለትውስታ ያህል በታሪክ ማህደሩ የተገኘውን እንቋደስ። በትውልድ ኢትዮጵያዊ የሆነው የአባቱን ሀገር ለመጎብኘት ወደ ሀገር ቤት ለመሄድ የተለያዩ ቦታዎችን የማየትና በተለይ የማንነት ጥያቄዎችን በሚገባ ለመመለስ የቻለበት መልካም የአንድ ዓመት ግንዛቤ ጊዜያቶች ነበሩት። ቆይታውን እንዲያነሳ
So I just wanted to go back to the identity. So obviously grew up as an Aboriginal boy within Australia.
Yeah.
Knowing that we're, you know, had another culture within my system, and not fully understanding it, but knowing it, and the time that I really got the identity of being Ethiopian Aboriginal was when I went back to Ethiopia myself, which is a long time ago now. It was back in 1996. And I was working over in the Middle East as a musician with an Australian bush band. We toured all through the Middle East. And because I was so close to Africa and Ethiopia, that's when I decided to go over to Ethiopia. And I ended up staying there we were there for almost 1 year. And that's where the identity of where I totally understood about being an Ethiopian person, being there, living, eating, all the whole culture, all just totally infused with it. And that's where when I come back after that trip over there, you know, working in the Middle East, then holidaying in Africa, and you know, seeing all my family, our family. It was incredible. It was a real in an infusion that I got from it, and an identity. And that's where the didgeridoo come into play as well, because I was working there as a musician.
Yep.
And I ended up taking the didgeridoo, or the yiraki,
Yep.
what we call it. This actually went to Ethiopia. I have quite a few, yes, and this was one that was my uncle's.
Yes.
And that shed over there actually burnt down many years ago, and this was, you know, a lot of artifacts got burnt, sacred stuff got burnt, and this was one of the things that got saved was this didgeridoo. So it's one of the hardest instruments to play in the world.
Very hard.
You've got to breathe out through your mouth and in through your nose at the same time. It's recycling air, and it's naturally hollowed out by ants that eat right through it. So it's completely hollow right through.
Yes.
And then on the other end we have like a beeswax. Yeah, so none of the air can escape, because you have to have it completely sealed, so all the air comes through. You got to breathe. You got to just have always consistent air coming through this. So it's called recycling air. You got to breathe out through your mouth and in through your nose at the same time. Yeah, so it's very difficult to learn to play. I keep practicing. Well, the sound's very it's very spiritual and very haunting as well. It can be taken on any level with didgeridoo. And being a musician, I've always loved, just any music and sounds. So this is it. Lots of things. Obviously, just being generally a good person, honest, honest, loyalty, all of that. I learned all of those values through, both mum and dad.
Yep.
But Dad taught us. He was always there, and I got into a little bit of strife and that when I was a young boy, and he guided me through all of that in a very good way. Gave me good talking to and good information, to take other paths, than taking the one that I was going on, which was being a bit silly as a young boy, as we all are. Yeah, just those sorts of values and honesty and just being generally, a good person. And I've tried to do that most of my life. Not that it always works. The majority of the time it does.
Yes.
But he had his strictness and everything. When he used to hit us or anything, he used to go like that. Yeah, and you go like that, and that's how he hit. And if we ever saw him putting his tongue, that meant like we were being really bad. Well, I remember one time he went to hit Jason, and Jason ended up going up like that, and it got Jason in the eye.
Oh.
And he gave him a big black eye, like the mess, like his dad was abusing Jason as a young boy. The next day he had a big black eye.
Goodness.
And we all laughed.
Yeah, it was funny. There were many funny times, and all sorts of emotions with us.
ሰለሞን አዲስ በስራው እጅግ ታታሪና ለሁሉም ምሳሌ የሆነ የረጅም ጊዜ የኮንስትራክሽን ስራ ላይ ተሰማርቶ ይሰራ ነበር። ከአቦርጅን ኮሚኒቲ ጋር ከክፍያ ውጪ በበጎ አድራጎት ስራ እንደሚሳተፍ ብዙ ሰዎች ምስክሮቹ ናቸው። ሰለሞን እዚህ አውስትራሊያ ካወቃት ከባለቤቱ ታሻ ፊስ ክላረንስ ጋር ከ20 ዓመታት በላይ በሚያስቀና የፍቅር ህይወቱ በሞት እስከተለያት ድረስ አብረው ኖረዋል። የሥጋ ልጆች ባያፈሩም ዘወትር የሚዘከር የሰው ፍቅር ያለው የመጀመሪያውና ብቸኛው ኢትዮጵያዊ አውስትራሊያ ሀገር ከአቦርጅን ጋር በትዳር ተሳስረው ልጆች ካፈሩ ቤተሰቦች የተገኘ ሁለተኛ ልጅ በመሆኑ ስሙ በታሪክ ማህደር በደማቅ እንዲጻፍና እንዲጠራ ያደርገዋል። በመጨረሻም ዕድሜው ጥግ ቤተሰቦችን እንደሚወዳቸውና ደጋግሞ ይነግራቸው ታሞን ባለ ጊዜ እንኳን ሳያቋርጥ ይጠይቃቸው እንደነበር ይታወቃል። በመጨረሻም ለሞት ፍርሃት እንደሌለው ይናገር ነበር። ወደ ፈጣሪው እንደሚሄድ የታወቀው ሰለሞን እጅግ አመለሸጋ ቅን ትሁት ታጋሽ የነበረ ባጋጠመው የጤና መታወክ ለተወሰኑ ወራቶች ታሞ ሆስፒታል በሕክምና ሲረዳ ቆይቶ ሚያዝያ 22 ቀን 2026 ከዚህ ዓለም ድካም እረፍት አድርጎ ላይመለስ በሞት ተለይቶናል። የጥሩ ሰው ስም ሁልጊዜም ከመቃብር በላይ ሲነሳ ይኖራል። ለቤተሰቡ መጽናናትን እየተመኘን የሰለሞንን ነፍስ ፈጣሪ በአጸደ ገነት ያሳርፍልን።